On a journey with the Nile, time slows down and history begins to speak. From Luxor to Aswan, a Dahabiya sails through the heart of ancient civilization. Temples rising from the past, Philae, Edfu, Kamambo. Golden sunsets, silent waters. This is not just a trip, it's an experience, a journey of discovery, where every moment has meaning.
Hello, Mary.
Hello, Mostafa.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. So, do you mind to let us know about yourself? Where are you from? Where are you now? What are you doing?
Of course. So my name is Marie. I'm French. I am 44 years old. I have 2 children, and I live in Paris.
Okay. So, how long have you been here in Egypt?
I've been here in Egypt for the last 4 days, but on the cruise for the last 2 days.
2 days. So, which means you have like mixed between the land tour and the DNS, Dahabiya Nile sailing.
Yes, so actually I arrived in Luxor to discover Luxor and understand a bit better the history of Egypt, and then I have chosen to start the cruise afterwards.
Actually, I'm not familiar 100% with the airlines. Have you taken the flight direct from the Paris to here, to Luxor?
Yes.
Okay, that sounds
Right.
good. Yeah, it's make it easy.
Of course,
Yeah.
and the flight is not that long actually. It's like 5 hours, I would say. So I left Paris early in the morning, so I could have also the chance to enjoy Luxor in the afternoon.
So as you mentioned now, you have been here for 4 days, 2 of them on the Dahabiya, the boat, and 2 for land tour. Both of them are operated by the Real Egypt and the Dahabiya Nile Sailing.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Correct.
So do you know that's both of them like one company?
Yes,
Like
I know
the
that.
sister company of the Dahabiya Nile Sailing is a sister company of Real Egypt. Do you know that?
Yes, I know that.
Yeah.
I could recognize Samir, who is the CEO of the company,
Yeah.
and he is with us on the boat. So I could say that the 2 companies has the same manager or the same CEO.
That's true. That's true. So, do you mind to let us know, to share with us, how did you reach us, the company, the travel agent, that's the Dahabiya Nile Sailing and the Real Egypt?
Yeah. Yes, of course. So basically, how I have chosen Real Egypt. First of all, I've collected some advices from friends who visited Egypt in the past, and I checked on the internet what were the best agencies. Your agencies was listed among the best one. So I have collected the information from 3-4 different agencies, and I think I have chosen the best one.
Are you willing to visit Cairo or after the
Yes.
check-out?
Yes,
Are you willing
yes,
to visit
correct.
Cairo?
Yeah, so basically so from Paris to Luxor, few days in Luxor, then the Dahabiya for a few days till we arrive in Aswan. From Aswan, we will visit Abu Simbel for 1 day, and then we will fly from Aswan, because there is an airport in Aswan that I didn't know, so really handy. So we will travel straight away from Aswan to Cairo. It's a really a short flight. It's 1 hour, I think.
Okay. What was like the main reason that you have decided to visit Egypt? What was the motivation to you to visit Egypt?
So I wanted to visit Egypt for many years, but actually I have waited for my mother's birthday, because this is the dream of my mother to visit
Happy
Egypt.
birthday to her.
So she is with me, and we are traveling, the 2 of us. So that's the main reason why I have decided to visit Egypt, but also because I had the chance to visit many countries in the world, and Egypt was one where the historical aspect was really interesting, and also the cultural aspect. I really wanted to visit it, but I think I will come back with my children. I realize how much it would be interesting for them as well.
I just mentioned now that you are traveling a lot. Are you used to travel overseas? Not?
Yes, I travel overseas.
I think it's a good thing to figure it out, or to find out a new different culture and knowledge. And this is the main idea of this podcast, to share all knowledge and experience together.
Okay.
So
Nice.
can I ask you, what was the most thing or the most important thing you have learned through your travel overseas?
I have learned or realized, like in a very obvious way, two main things. I would say that the first one, and it's also confirmed here in Egypt, I would say the first one is that our civilizations have been able in the past to create many things, to learn and to develop the different skills. But with time, all what we were able to do, everything that we knew, we are also able to forget it, because we can see that thousands of years after, for example, in Egypt here, you have the agricultural part that was really developed. We are talking about 2,000 years before Christ. But then in Europe it was developed again many years, thousands of years afterwards. And I would say that the second thing is that everywhere I traveled, I could notice that powerful people wanted, maybe they always wanted, to live forever and to let for us traces to remember them.
Maybe 4 days are not enough. But let me ask you questions. You already visited in Luxor, a lot of sites are there, and 2 of them also on a boot here. Are you able now to, maybe not, to recognize which different, or to give us a summary of the ancient Egyptian history? One was the first period, the second one, the third one. Are you able to?
First of all, I would say that there were 4 different periods, but you said there are 3 different periods. So now I'm confused. No, it's really complicated. To be really honest, it's really complicated, because you had the pharaonic, and I don't really know in English, because I have a fantastic French guide actually. So there was the pharaonic period, and then there was.
You are right. Yes, from the dynasty 1 to dynasty 30.
And then there was.
But before that was like a pre-dynasty. But we don't have a lot of information about this period. Just we know the end of this period was 3,100 BC. When was it started? We don't know about that. Maybe 10,000, 8,000, 5,000. We don't know. But we're just sure about that's been done 3,100 when the first dynasty started in Egypt, from 1 to 30. And then the Ptolemaic era.
Yes, the Ptolemaic era with maybe 17 Ptolemaic king. And then there was the Greek and Roman period.
Yes.
Area. So this is also something that is really interesting in different temples that we visit, because we can see that each period is represented in the different temples, because they have each of them added things, added signs, their own, left their own traces again with different way to write. We can see. I mean, it's not obvious, but we can see the different periods.
So you have been you visit a lot of temples so far, but what was the most important temple, or what was the most important temple